Hey everybody, it's Tom from mcThings here, and today we're going to go over the mcOTA firmware update process on your mcModules and your mcGateway. We have made a couple changes to the mcOTA application, so I just want to go through the process again with everybody and also talk a little bit about some of the new updates that we've done to the application itself. So to start, you need to go to our website, www.mcthings.com. We're going to go to the support and download page, and from here we're actually able to download the mcOTA application. So you can do this. There's also a quick start guide. The other thing you're going to need is to download the bin file for the specific module you have. So if you still have 110s, you can download this bin file here. We also have bin file for mod 120s. Today I am going to do an update on a mcMod 120, so I am just going to download this file. And then what we're going to do is go into our mcOTA application. Now before you open up the application, you're going to want to plug in your mcDongle. A couple things to note there is different USB cords, and some of them just provide power and some are power and data. When you use the mcDongle, you do need to have a USB cord that does power and data, because that's how you transfer the information through to the mcDongle that then relays it through the mcAir network out to the module. So what we're going to do is get into mcOTA as I am ready, because I plugged in my dongle already. I'm going to pick the firmware I'm going to update here, and so this is the 120 firmware update that we just downloaded. Now I do have the option of filtering by serial number, so I can click this and actually enter a specific UID that is listed on the mcModules, or I can leave this blank and it will search for the first available module that's in bootloader mode. Now speaking of bootloader mode, so what you need to do is have your module and your battery ready to go, and we're going to press search device first and then insert the battery into the module. So I've done that, and as you can see, it's found my module 0011630, and we can see the firmware version that's existing on that module, which is version 409. So before I get going here, I want to just quickly talk about the erase MC script. Erase MC script is a button we've added to this application, and this allows you to erase the programming that's on the module itself. So a couple reasons you might want to do this. Maybe you made a couple of mistakes when you were programming and you changed the connection interval, or some sort of programming error that's causing your module not to work the way you intended, and you maybe caused an error where you have problems connecting to it again because you've changed some intervals and stuff like that. So essentially what you can do here is press erase MC script, and we'll do this, and it erases all the programming that you may have loaded into the module previously. So essentially it brings the module back to a default state, and then you can go ahead and upload new programming to the module and make sure that if you did make a mistake, you have a chance to correct it and you haven't bricked your module. So that's the new feature we've added in here. And again, now what I'm going to do is just continue this firmware update. So I have my module, it's connected, it's ready to go. I'm going to press start update, and it's basically going to start updating the firmware here. So we'll watch this for a couple seconds. It doesn't take a long time. Now this, of course, is what we're doing with the mcModules right now. The same process happens when you work with your mcGateway. So I'll just flip back to the our downloads page here. If you go to the mcGateway, there's also a quick start guide, but you can download this bin file, which is the same thing you do through mcOTA to update the firmware version on your gateway. There is another update that needs to be done on gateways, which is the application processor, and this is done through USB stick, and that's all found within the mcGateway quick start guide. So I'm going to go back to here, and we can see that my firmware update's almost complete, and when it's done, I'll be able to take that module and start working with it with the brand new firmware that's available from our website. So a couple things to keep in mind as you work with mcThings and the platform itself. Make sure you go back and check our website for updated firmware. We do release firmware on a regular basis as we tighten up the system, and if there's any bugs that happen, we try and fix them as soon as possible. Of course, it's not just the firmware that we update. We also do new versions of mcStudio on a somewhat regular basis to make sure we're adding new features and all that stuff in there as well. And of course, check in for new firmware updates on the gateway. We also do post new firmware updates on our forum and also through our social media, Twitter and Instagram, so you can follow us there to be alerted when there's new firmware versions available. So hopefully that helps. If you do have any questions, please visit us on the forum. You can find the forum if you go to our website and you go to support and click on the forum page, and you can see forum.mcthings.com. There's a whole bunch of different information here, examples, questions that people are asking, and of course, it helps us to support you guys with direct questions on the forum so that everybody can see the answers and everybody gets the help they need. So hopefully that helps. Looking forward to seeing any questions you guys have on the forum, and have a great day.